You know, math is a subject which is considered difficult not only in India but all over the world. I was 5 years in Europe also, Doha, Qatar also, Singapore also, Japan also, and wherever I went all over the world, everywhere everybody was talking that math is difficult. And I also taught 10 years at graduate, postgraduate level and Delhi University also. And I also realized that at every stage there is a problem. And therefore, after coming back from Europe, I decided to establish math lab in N.C.E.R.T. And about 30 years back, we established math lab in N.C.E.R.T. And since last about 30 years, I have been interacting thousands and thousands teachers from about 33, 34 states visited. And everywhere wherever I go and teaching pedagogy has been changed, mathematics is considered a easy subject. And therefore, I conclude with the definition that everywhere I said mathematics is easy subject, provided the pedagogy of the teaching is changed. Learning is changed and learning by doing. And learning by doing will be possible only when we are in the lab. Just like when students have theoretical physics knowledge, chemistry knowledge, biology knowledge, but once they are in the lab, they feel excited. Oh, physics is very interesting subject. Chemistry is very because they verify everything, principle, formulae, everything. They verify. Similarly, in math also, the mathematics is considered abstract subject, deductive, inductive nature. Now I have changed that definition. The mathematics is also a practical subject. If you consider that mathematics is a practical subject, then automatically you will feel that mathematics is easy subject. The third definition is mathematics is vocational subject. So three definitions I have changed by Hukum Singh. Mathematics easy subject, mathematics practical subject, and mathematics is vocational subject. And with my whatever presentation I'm going to bring, all of you will be convinced because this definition I have verified not only school level since last couple of years, but at university level also. I was interacting under some Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission for Teachers and Teaching, Government of India established. And our university teachers were also there during lockdown period. Central University Gaya, Central University um, uh, Jammu also. And all of them, I told that if you consider mathematics at graduate, postgraduate level, also mathematics is a practical subject. Engineering colleges also, I told that if you consider mathematics a practical subject, automatically all problems of this difficulty will be solved. Everywhere in the world, they think that abstract, deductive, higher mathematics, more than three dimension, you can consider, but up to three dimension at school level, college level, university level, engineering, everywhere you can visualize. So if pedagogy be changed, then everything will be changed. And therefore, I give a very nice sloka, which is given in our ancient literature, that says, Yatha Shikha Mayura Nam, Naga Nam Maryo Yatha, Tad Vad Vedang Shastra Nam Ganitam Murdhan Istam. Like crest on the heads of peacock, like gems on the hoods of cobra, so as mathematics on the top of all the Vedanga Shastra. Which I think some Hindi speaking will, student teacher will also be there. जिस तरह से मोर की शोभा उसके स्थित मोर की शोभा उसके मुकुट से होती है तथा कोबरा सांप की शोभा उसके सिर में स्थित मणि से होती है उसी तरह से प्राचीन काल में विज्ञान की शोभा गणेश से होती है तो mathematics was important, mathematics is important, mathematics will return. Whatever new branches of knowledge is coming, whether AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, coding, cloud computing, everywhere you see mathematics, mathematics is there. But if mathematics is not strong, the science will not be strong. Technology will not be strong. And this is why other country I say that yesterday's mathematics is today's science, and today's science will be tomorrow's technology. And therefore, if we change our this teaching pedagogy, then automatically it will be considered easy subject. So for that purpose, after establishing math lab about 30 years back, I thought that I cannot go everywhere. N.C.E.R.T math cannot go everywhere. And therefore, we brought mathematics kit also in N.C.E.R.T. Elementary stage, secondary stage, primary stage, higher secondary stage. And those kits are also available. And most of the states are having. 30 years back, nobody was knowing about math lab. And after establishing about 30 years back, first we interacted with the Kendriya Vidyalaya. And 1996, about 25 years back, most of the Kendriya Vidyalaya established, most of the Navodaya Vidyalaya established, and Haryana S.C.E.R.T, Haryana also in 2004. There, when Sunil Bajaj came to me, the sir, math is very considered difficult in Haryana, and you kindly advise for two math in 10th class. I showed him math lab, and immediately he took interest and established a beautiful lab in Haryana also. And 23% result also improved. And then Uttarakhand again, I contacted education secretary, and he took interest there also. In Kerala itself, 2006 or 7, Mr. Kosi, very dynamic person, and he came to me, and he just was excited with our mathematics laboratory manual. He was telling all the story how he established there also mathematics skills. I was very much excited how he used our laboratory manual and developed the kit. And those laboratory manuals are there here. Some of you may know. First of all, I brought it 2005. Math Live established 93, 96, 97, I think. Cyclo-style material I passed to C.Sc. And after that, then a handbook for designing mathematics laboratory in 2005 be published from N.C.E.R.T, and it has gone up. Then when I was heading Department of Education, Science and Mathematics in N.C.E.R.T, I thought that one handbook will not work, and therefore we brought a handbook for laboratory manual in mathematics. Some participant may not be knowing. This is why I'm saying laboratory manual in mathematics at elementary stage. So 1 to 8 here. Half book is 1 to 5 activity, and 6 to 8 half book is there. So the laboratory, and then laboratory manual 9 10 also. Those who are quite new in this, participant in this, they can note down the laboratory manual in mathematics at secondary stage. And this also available, 9th, 10th also available. And then laboratory manual in mathematics at higher secondary, third book, 11, 12. So with all these means, all the topics for the arithmetic, algebra, geometry, mensuration, trigonometry, higher level, 11, 12, relation, function, calculus, static, all these branches of knowledge, they have been given in the form of activity. And kits are also available. And once you use the kit and start learning by doing, automatically you will see. Just from 3rd October to 5th October, I was in Uttarakhand. Just 4 days back, I was in Uttarakhand. And about 103 principals also stated. And teachers also, 5-day workshops were there. And when teachers were doing activity, Bageshwar, Uttarakhand is in quite 4,000 feet above the sea level. And there they were so excited, and so everywhere I see my friend. Yes, if you are sitting in your room, you see everywhere mathematics, whether if you see the corner of the room, that is point, and point is 0-dimensional. If one corner you join to another corner of the floor or ceiling, then you find line segment, and line segment or line you find 1-dimensional. And if you length you take one dimension and take the breadth also, then your 2-dimensional space automatically plane will become either floor or the ceiling 2-dimensional. And if you are coming the space height also, from floor you are making height also, then 3-dimensional space. Just I am showing here, simple. So small I have made this. So chemistry kit was I use this. So simple is there that if you have a point, join one point with another point, line segment. Again, this length is there. Again, breadth is there. Length, breadth will be area here. It will be there. And then you multiply by height. So your volume concept, 3D concept. And this is if we are doing in the mathematics laboratory, then use this 3D concept, cube, whatever room you are making, automatically your room will be ready. Because we are making the room with the help of bricks. And bricks, 3-dimensional. And 3-dimensional length is there, breadth is there, height is there. So if we know how to prepare the bricks, automatically we will make a wall. And wall is there, then automatically ceiling and other things also there. So everywhere if you perform from 0-dimension to 1-dimension to 2-dimension, automatically you feel that mathematics is everywhere. And this is why I say that जिधर देखता हूँ उधर तू ही तू है, न तेरी सी खुशबू न तेरी सी बू है. Mathematics is such a subject. So, and then again, just I am giving you some more picture. Tamil Nadu, I was there 18 years back. I was in Tamil Nadu for national. I was member of national focus group on teaching mathematics, and 200 teachers were waiting 18 years back in Tamil Nadu. Some meeting was there, Maths Institute. And then when I went to, my flight was late 2 hours. And when I went, 200 teachers, sir, I heard about Math Lab. What is Math Lab? I don't know. And 2 hours again deliver lecture. And one person there, they gifted just zero board. And I told, how you got? sir, I copied from your N.C.E.R.T. So in N.C.E.R.T. we brought geoboard, N.C.E.R.T. big in the with the help of nail and the plank. Just you take 200 nails or 100 lanes and put on the plan. Geoboard is ready. So he told, sir, I saw there, and then I mined plastic. And he gifted just in Tamil Nadu in 2004, 19 years back. And now I am using everywhere. And this geoboard is again very powerful tool for performing different types of activity in the class, in your math lab, at home also. Simply for number concept also, because everything starts from number, natural number, whole number, integer, rational number, irrational number, real number, 11, 12, and complex number. And by using this concrete object, again by using the rubber band, one centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 10 centimeter, and one way the mathematics is considered a pattern study of measurement, study of pattern, study of symmetry. So just using simple a geoboard, the child can play and perform different activities. So different say number concept, square concept, they can taking the rubber band, taking the four pegs here, and again making the square. Again length breadth they can rectangle. So different shapes they can make here. Even x-axis, y-axis they can make, and coordinate also they can represent. So from class 1 to class 10 they can visualize. Even not only n class n, those PGTs who are in teaching 11, 12, natural number concept, whole number concept they can give, n cross n product set concept they can give, q cross q rational number product they can give. And the opposite side, the C, beautifully made circular geoboard. And circular geoboard, concentric circle. Again, concentric circle, area of circle, segment of circle, sector of circle. All kinds of here conceptual things which we are teaching from especially 6 to 10 they can give. So this geoboard is also very powerful tool for teaching mathematics at different stages of school. It is not necessary that you purchase, just take a say 5 by 5, 6 by 6, a plank, wooden plank, and put nail and rubber band and start teaching. So once they visualize, once the learner or the child visualize everything, they think that mathematics is abstract. But if once you concretize mathematics and relate with the daily life, automatically the child will start taking interest. And then now it is in the form of here number and other thing. Now in the shape, form of the shape, you see the form of shape. Once number concept is there, then automatically one 2D will be there. N cross N, gap, 2 cross W cross W, Q cross Q, all that. But once you have a square C, this will be R cross R. R cross R means in the certain domain. The 5 centimeter, the point will be less than 5 and greater than 5. The interval concept there, 11, 12 will be there. So once you have square sheet and here 2-dimensional automatic plane, if you take bigger square, bigger the C, bigger the rectangular shape will be there. And just see every day, whenever I have time, just see this is simply a egg box, and just took the egg outside and we use that raw material. So since 34 states I have gone, most of the states have purchased N.C.E.R.T kits, but they are not using how to use. Even Pondicherry, when I went 6 years back, I opened Kashmir I went. They have purchased, but they are not using the kit. So how to use the kit? And therefore now I am propagating that make mathematics kit with no cost, low cost teaching. No cost, low cost teaching means the raw materials are available at home, at your home also. You are bringing sweet boxes. Sweet boxes means just see here. The sweet box. A sweet you are taking and this you are throwing. Now I say use this for teaching mathematics at primary, upper primary stage is about say. Upper primary stage again about surface area, perimeter, surface area, number of vertices, number of corner vertices, number of edges, number of faces, and 7 class B minus C plus either formula B minus C plus here you take. And then 9 tests again different types of surface area and volume concept. So raw material, whatever beautiful boxes we are purchasing, especially at the time of festival, but we are throwing. I used to say, don't throw all these boxes and use for teaching mathematics, learning by doing. And even the madam who is now anchor and there's a media, Rajagiri media, the madam, if you start, I think, teaching mathematics to learning by doing, you will start teaching mathematics only. Mathematics is such a beautiful and easy subject. Wherever in teachers training program I have gone, Hindi teacher telling, sir, I can teach now mathematics. Because high school, everybody has passed high school mathematics. But how they have passed? Memorized everything. So I say don't memorize, but understand. So once you understand, then automatically you will be connecting with the daily life. Mathematics is only subject which you can see in your surrounding. If you see your window, your hollow shape is there. If you see, if you cover it winter, your glasses are there. If you are opening your door, you are having mathematics with the wire rods and everything. And if you are closing, the thief should not come, then you are door area of the rectangle, other thing. So in this way, you are doing this way. But for all these purpose, you have to start from zero. I also started from all degree, foreign degree, and this D.Sc also, and foreign degree, 3 degree, Allahabad also. But I started from also zero, just like the C. Prof is there. 30 years back, just I was sitting and just took a triangle, and just joined the midpoint and got a beautiful structure. That was a starting point for me. 30 years back, starting point. And just like I did a tetrahedron with triangular base. And then I started making all the triangular base, pentagonal, square base, pentagonal base, hexagonal base, octagonal base, dodeca, all these. And ultimately then started doing establishing math lab in N.C.E.R.T. So 4 years in N.C.E.R.T, I fought for getting a room. In 96 I got room and then established math lab. So all of you who are participating, you will also find those who are teachers in school, you have to pursue. And at home also, if you start, you can have a mini lab also with no cost, low cost. And then with this simple triangular base, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, dodecagon, also all types of solid, 2D, 3D, 2D, 3D, 3D, 2D, and there is a folding. So this way, once you start, then automatically lot of changes will become. Just see, all of you are again purchasing different boxes here. See, simple 2D, 2D. But if you cover it, the cuboid is there. And cuboid again, vertices, edges, faces, everything you can demonstrate. So 3D, this is 2D, and how you will make by folding, your 3D will be there. So this, why I am showing this, all these, when I go to the school, college, university interview, when I ask that what is one dimension, what is two dimension, what is three dimension, they are confused. So this way, I think one learning by doing is done. Then I think just see simply this also. Just see. Now here is a rectangle. Here is a rectangle. Hollow is rectangle. But you cover it, then area of the rectangle. So even this teachers training program, when I go and ask what is difference in rectangle, what is difference in area of the rectangle, confusion is there. So when the boundary only is there, then rectangle is there. You cover it, the area is there. Similarly, simple one concept is there. Then the C. I was in Singapore, just see, and in Singapore delegation was there, and I was doing the convocation in N.C.E.R.T. And Singapore delegation, I gave the math lab concept, and when I went there, and in science center, beautiful lab they were making. And here, since last 30 years, I am spreading message, but still it is not going but that fast we should go. Number of states are coming and lab are talking also, concept of, but it is not going in the classroom. For about 10 years, I pursued to C.Sc. Now 20 marks, 30 marks, C.Sc has introduced. But 20 marks, just like physics, chemistry, marks is given. Here also 20 marks automatically. So this automatic marks given and skill is not there, then I think the purpose will not. And this is why I told you that just see, purchase Singapore, just see, and what is here? Square, trapezium, 4 trapezium here, join, and simply just making a stand. And what is this stand? The cooker, putting cooker. So this is why I say why vocational subject means you take simply a mathematical technique and take the here small sphere is there, then line segment is there, trapezium is there, spine, join this automatically. If $100 is there, if 100 piece you are making, automatically 50% profit will be there. So simple one example I am giving. This is why I say mathematics, it is a vocational subject. And the example I am giving you here. Just see simply, all of you are using, all the participants, especially lady participants, see simply this is there, folio all of you are using. Foil. All of you are kitchen, especially ladies, you don't know, and simply a cuboid. And using the foil, we are throwing this. I say use no caste, low caste teaching aid. Use it for this primary stage shape QY. Upper primary number of vertices, number of edges, number of faces. Again, either formula B minus C plus F. Either formula means he derived the other formula. Just like Pythagoras gave Pythagorean and Pythagoras gave Pythagoras theorem in Europe. You know, in the Greece, the first Thales was the first mathematician. He was not mathematician, but merchant. But when he was in Egypt, he found interest in the visual, concrete object. And after going by in Greece, he opened a school, and his first student was Pythagoras, and ultimately Pythagoras. So Pythagoras, Thales, Pythagoras, Eudoxus, and then Euclid. All of you have Euclid and Apollonius. In BC, the 4 or 5 mathematicians in Greece, they were top mathematicians were there. And India, Baudhayan, 800 BC itself, Baudhayan, Katyan, Apastamba, different kinds of geometrical results they found. And then Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Bhaskara, Varahamir, all these, and then Ramanujan, all of you know, and the latest one, Harishchandra, did lot of work. So in this way, all the world also, and here also, mathematics and different branches were developed. They were developed only from concrete objects. Just like Aryabhatta, when he brought the formula, all of you are using a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. And when I made the model in N.C.E.R.T 30 years back, just I took the algebraic identity a square plus b square plus 2ab, and took one is a square, b square, and 2ab, two rectangle joined, and got the algebraic identity concrete. And when I was in the Homi Bhabha Center, TIFR branch, there on the National Steering Committee meeting, when I went to old library, saw in the library old book, and found that Aryabhatta derived that a square, a plus b whole square, a square plus b square 2ab from concrete object. I used in the N.C.E.R.T abstract and concretize, and he derived formula concrete. So number of mathematicians in the world, they concretize everything, and ultimately they made the formula. But what is happening when we are teaching? They are teaching in abstract way, using abstract way, and this is why students are facing a lot of problem. So when I was giving this concrete object, so this is a cuboid, and inside you see inside foil, and foil you are using that material, all of you. But we are throwing this, and this simply is saying. So all we are surrounded only by flat space and non-flat space. Flat space here. Flat space means if you take any 2 points in the flat space, you will always get line segment, straight line, whether 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. But if you are in the curved space means here, suppose on the head you are taking 2 points, always you will find whether it is elliptic space, spherical space, or hyperbolic space. Everywhere you find there curve you will find. So here you find so curve here. And here cylinder concept used to circle is there. Then take the union of the circle, you are getting cylinder here also. And we are throwing, but we are not using the club. So now I have started using no cost, low cost teaching. So in this way, once you start teaching, similarly, under the C, I am showing you, some of you may laugh also. During my birthday, my daughter sent a box here, glass, with some flour and some chocolate box. I distributed chocolate and other time took the box. And simply, what is this? This is simply a cuboid. See, this is simply a cuboid. And cuboid means here again, but it said edges, faces is there, and open is there. And inside some flower is there, the sticks are there. And use the stick. No cost, low cost teaching aid. No cost teaching aid means to take two stick, zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, reflex angle, complete angle. So all country and connect with the data, watch, because everywhere there second, minute, and all the details are there. So you take the concrete object and then explain the concept and give. And all these things what I have been talking since last 30 years, now national policy of education now has also written. All of you have 2020 national policy 2020, national curriculum framework 2023. Everywhere now we mentioned mathematics lab in 2000 national policy of education, our first policy 68, second policy 86, the third policy 2023, but national curriculum framework 68, and then 88, and then 2000 and 2005. So 2005 National Curriculum Framework, when I was there mathematics in charge, then included there. 2005 also included about that math lab concept. And now 2023 policy and 2023 National Curriculum Framework also, the math lab concept, math corner has also. And that has also recommended that our teaching learning should be skill based, art integrated, sport integrated, experiential learning. What since last 30 years we have been talking, now it has come in the policies. Are sport integrated? Now number of phone call I am getting from different, this was how sport integrated, sir. Just I purchased a ball. And this ball is simply, this is made with a hexagon and octagon. And I was calculating here number of hexagon, number of octagon, 32 pieces are coming, and number of vertices, edges, phases you calculate, and again apply either formula B minus E. So alternative sport integrated mathematics, art integrated mathematics. I already have. I showed you here one example here. Art integrated mathematics and different types of. And the example you can take. Art integrated. See, beautiful. Just today I was in N.C.E.R.T. and just back was there. So I was designing mathematics. Just see, beautiful mathematics is there. All shapes are there. Just see, most of the rectangle or parallel line, perpendicular line. So you have to take the object and you have to mathematize your everything. Then you will see that mathematics is art, mathematics is sport, mathematics in daily life, mathematics in physics, mathematics in chemistry, mathematics in biology, mathematics in engineering, civil engineering, everywhere you will see the mathematics. So in this way, I think if your teaching learning is done, then I think lot of changes will be there. And the example I am here giving, concrete, some formula, I think it is a plus b whole cube. Simple. A plus b whole square, I told you, a square plus b square to how in 3D you will get. You will go. So 3D again, see, beautiful here is there. Why? A centimeter, B centimeter, A centimeter, B centimeter, A centimeter, B centimeter, A plus B cube, A plus B cube support box. And A plus B cube box is there. Then how A plus B cube formula all of you know. A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus 3AB square. 8 pieces will be there. Now how 8 pieces will be there? I think madam will also start teaching. And this, I should not say, but I have no hesitation to say, my son was in 8th class, I told that I just gave number. They make A plus B or Q and take ABC, any number, even 3 number you take, anything. And he made that I'm showing you. So all of your son, daughter can make. This is why. It's not my showing. And you see how the 8 pieces will be coming. Just see AQ, BQ, and AQ, BQ, all of you start. Madam, you also start with your son, daughter. So A cube I am putting here, B cube I am putting here. And then just see 3A square B. A square B, and B height is there. So A is greater than B. You have to take AB is different number. So different number means A greater than B or less than B, whatever. But if you take A greater B, definitely A is there, B, A is there, area, height, B is there, less is there, so volume is there. So 3 pieces, just 3 pieces, same pieces. So 3A square B I am putting here. B. This is showing so that after this in lockdown period, 20 states I have oriented with this concrete object, and they are so happy and very easy to explain all these things through online method. And then the C also. So B is there, B length, B is breadth, B length, B is breadth. So B square base area. Height is there, so 3D concept. So 3D means QY, so 3 is there. And 3 again I am putting here. Again I am putting here. Just see the entire box, the C entire box. So A plus B cube is equal to A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus A. And how, once your stored room is there, how it is applied in daily life? I told you abstract, A plus B cube abstract. And once you concretize this, but where do we use? In most of the store room when you are making, we are filling bitumen boxes also. And they are nothing but they are in the form of either cube or QY. And you are filling that. Even in the room also, you are putting almirah also. Some space is vacant that you are just attending guest or everything. Sofa you are, sometimes your sofa it will be geometrical shape. So once you take the abstract concept and make the concrete object and relate with the daily life. And then automatically you will see that mathematics is most easy subject. So three definitions I gave. Mathematics is practical subject, and once you do in a practical way, then you will say that mathematics is easy. And mathematics is vocational subject. Vocational means, again I am repeating, if 100 box you are making for putting the sleeve, nowadays in all the festival, whether it is Christmas, it is Diwali or Holi or anything, the Eid or anything there, the different types of boxes we are putting. And that has also cost. So I'm saying everywhere in the country, don't throw the box. Use different boxes for teaching mathematics at primary stage, at upper primary stage, at secondary stage, at higher second, at B.Sc and M.Sc level. I was requesting Professor Varghese also. He is in engineering college professor. Please start to establish first math lab in your college is very prestigious college. I think this Rajagiri Rajagiri School of Engineering and Technology. Just I was going through some literature and a very autonomous college, and I think approved by UGC and NAC also. It's a very prestigious college, but I don't know how they are teaching. The college is very good everywhere in the country, but what is happening? They are focusing only computation and marks. 4 year engineering, BTech coming, civil engineering, electrical engineering, different types of. But when I interact, since I go in different university also for professor interview, Kendriya Navodaya Vidyalaya as a chairman also for principal interview selection also as an expert and PGT, TGT. When I go in work education, Kendriya Navodaya Vidyalaya as a chairman I went. And BTech, MTech were coming. And when I was asking about the concept, these concepts, civil engineering, their BTech, MTech, they were, and I was asking work for work education, they were appointing. And you're asking fundamentals. Sir, we have studied in abstract way. So 4 year engineering they are using, BTech, MTech, everything, but skill is not there. And our industry is facing a lot of problems. 4 year, 12 years they have passed. 12 years they have passed. I'm not criticizing anybody. The teaching has not been there from primary, upper primary, secondary, higher secondary. I do not blame any teacher also. Their training, proper training has not been there. But wherever training has been there, just 3 days back when I was Bageshwar, Uttarakhand, when teachers were training, and after coming back, the teacher organizer sent me clips, and teachers were giving opinions of math is easy, math is everywhere I'm saying, because they are doing with their own hands. And this is why also I say that when you are in the lab, you apply combine three H, heads on, hands on, heart on. Heads, hand, for mathematics. Mathematics, if you want to make it strong, history, geography, Hindi, you can do anyway. But for mathematics, head should be your on hand also, and दिल से गणित पढ़ना है. ऐसे नहीं कुछ भी यहाँ उधर मोबाइल खुला है इधर मैथ हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. तो मैथ के लिए all the time you have these all the three H. And different universities when I go, sir, your name is Hukum Singh, you come H-on. उन्होंने कहा नहीं, first let us make this service, this successful. Number of places when I go, you are father of math. हमने कहा no, don't call me father of math. Gandhi ji is called father of nation. Father of nation. Gandhi ji told Satya or Ahimsa. When I go to address student, teacher, 200 students are there. When I do, how many students tell a lie? All the students raising hand. 200, 300 under Inspire program, government of India was come 10 years. Since 10 years I am going. All the students are telling a lie. So all the students are telling a lie. And then what will happen? They will become engineer, doctor, scientist, they will move on. And therefore, the truth value has to. Similarly, about math also, when they want to learn mathematics, the truth value is also has to be there. Truth means if they are in the lab, they should make all types of model, one-dimensional model, two-dimensional model. What is real? What is natural number? How many operations are natural? How many operations integer? How many operations here? How many operations complex number? And then from one dimension R cross R, then two dimensions R cross, three dimensions R cross R, and then theory of relativity, when 4-dimensional Einstein theory of relativity, time and space, when we are in 4-dimensional space. So everything mathematics has evolved from, means the way it has been evolved, that way it has to be taught. This mathematics has been developed in a sequential manner. You cannot leave primary mathematics, you say my upper primary will be strong. If your mathematics is weak, upper primary, secondary, higher secondary, B.Sc, M.Sc, only marks will be there. 100 marks, 100%, 90% mark will be there, but skill will not be. And therefore, for improving the mathematics, I think we have to start teaching learning through learning by. I think still I have some time before putting question, madam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many minutes still?
We can use 10 more minutes, sir.
10 more. Okay. So 10 more means is little bit more, higher level, a little more, just like one more model. All of you means once we have a two-dimensional space, I think all the teachers after attending lecture, they will make this thing. This is a two-dimensional. So N.C.E.R.T first and 20 years back, we made this some piece we took and make the model. So again, after my retirement, I went N.C.E.R.T and make horizontal and vertical lines also. I told that if two-dimensional concept coordinate geometry, we have your x-axis, y-axis. So x-axis 5 centimeter along x, 7 centimeter along y. So 5, 7 point, where will be in 2D first quadrant? -5, -7, where will be there? Then, so if line is there, then automatically they can visualize first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, also. What will be sign change will be there. So in two-dimensional, x-axis is there, y-axis there, so in this way. But in 3D, we are the z-axis. In the 3D, we are the x-axis, y-axis. How many parts of space will be there? All of you will be surprised that sometime teacher infinite number of parts, sometimes they will say 0 parts, sometimes something different. But when I showed the model, teach model through using model, then you will see that how it's coming in a beautiful way. And those who are here, even not mathematician attending the program, they will make the model. So just see 3D model. So 3D model means your octant is there, first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8 is there. And then this 3D, you see such a beautiful thing. All our houses now, beams are there, different types of 3D. First floor, here they ground floor, first floor, second floor. So the 3D, three-dimensional geometry, what we are teaching in the 11, 12 that we are in B.Sc also, when I was teaching B.Sc, M.Sc also, Delhi University also, there also 3D we are using. And in the 3D we are ellipse, conic section also we are teaching, ellipsoid, paraboloid, hyperbola, all these things are. So if three-dimensional concept is clear, then only one can say that in first octant, what will be coordinate, second, what will be coordinate, seven, what will be, and then here, sorted distance between 2 points, distance of a point from a plane, all types of them, all types of concepts they can demonstrate. Similarly, in 3D, conic section is there. And conic section also, one cone is there. One cone is there. And the cone also, one 3D model, they have cone, then different types of cells. That plane is horizontal to the this axis, then circle will be there. Inclined with the plane, then ellipse will be there. More inclined parallel to the generator, parabola will be there. And parallel to the generator is there. Axis is there. Then hyperbola, two branches will be there. So all these, especially 11, 12 and B.Sc level, learning by doing, if we are doing, then the learner will not memorize, but understand. And once they understand, then only they will be able to apply. So once they apply, they then learn. Creativity. Now, national policy has also critical thinking, creative thinking. The critical thinking, creative thinking will only come through learning by it. And critical thinking, creative thinking means when I am taking the simple model, just see, critical thinking, just see, and the daily life. Some of you may laugh here, just see, somebody, many places when I go, get, so flower pot is there. So just see here, ellipse is there, every pillar, ellipse. The see ellipse is there. But since the person, the flower man who has prepared, he does not do ellipse and he does not do two foci. So arbitrary way they have taken. But if you have done mathematics, you see the x-axis is there, y-axis is there, the focal point, ellipse is there. So from origin, at equal distance, focus will be there. So simply ellipse is there. And then beautiful structure done. Here also ellipse is there. And again, take the semi ellipse and rotate. Automatically this rotate along z-axis or x-axis, what two dimensions you take and rotate another axis. Automatically you are getting ellipsoid. Cut it ellipsoid. Automatically you are getting flower. So this is the beauty of mathematics, that if you understand, then automatically you will see. Similarly, just see, and the daily life situation, if you visualize, just see simply. See, everywhere you are. Why I say mathematics? If you see here, square is there, square. Everywhere square is there, and we are using daily life. Square is there, but if you tilt the square, automatically tilt the square, you are getting here numbers. So if you tilt the square, you are getting number. If you tilt the rectangle, you are getting the parallelogram. And here also just see the walls here, sides are here square, but here is number. Union of all these numbers. Here is number. Here is number. So just daily life, net. Why I told mathematics is vocational subject? Because if you apply mathematics here, then beautiful structure you can make. If you 1,000 you make and lot of money you get. So this is why I am out of the country propagating then consider math as a vocational subject. Until now, since last couple of years, spreading this message, and everywhere I am getting very good feedback. Yes, wherever I say, whether physics person, engineering person, I'm convinced also. I say that will contradict me. Then I will remove misconception. One lot of misconception is also there in mathematics. So in this way, I think I have tried my just see and the example just see here. Word is there. Some amla, giloy amla are juice for improving the immunity. All of you are using out of the country, and simply word is there. And amla we are using bottle and we are throwing the box. Use this box in the classroom. And all the teachers who are participating, I will request to kindly take all these when you go in the classroom. Take all these boxes in your hand and ask your all the learner student to keep in the hand. And once you demonstrate as a teacher, let the student also have in their hand 1 dimension, 2 dimension, whatever concept you are teaching. And then you will just like when we do yoga, the yoga man is teaching me, and first day we learn. But mathematics 12 years we are teaching, but still we are memorizing. So from primary itself, if you are visualizing and connecting with the daily life, automatically math will be considered very, very easy. And India is a very large country. And if we can produce good teacher out of the country, just like Kerala, literacy, highest literacy in the country. And when I was there, Mr. Kosi, Onion Kosi, very dynamic person. Number of times he invited, I went there. And in one program, 1,000 teachers were there. And High Court sitting, judge was sitting. One member of parliament was sitting. Such excitement, I was telling in North India, I cannot dream that High Court judge and member of parliament will come for mathematics lecture, attending mathematics lecture. So this is why Kerala just see how they are so educated. But mathematically, they have to be again strong in Kerala also. When I visited and when I was attending teachers training program also, they have to improve lot of mathematics. Because in North India, the Nalanda University was burnt 1193, 1193 में burnt. Then everything was destroyed in North India. And it was Kerala School of Mathematics. Kerala School of Mathematics, that Madhava, Nilkanta, Parameswara, and Narayan Pandita. Number of good ideas, even calculus branch also, which was foundation for Newton and Leibniz also. This was there. Now, a lot of work between 1480 to 1600 were done in Kerala. But when I went in Kerala, number of how many Kerala mathematicians you know? Teachers silent. So it was very painful that in 5 years everybody forgot that Kerala produced a lot of good mathematics. And still a lot of scientists are being produced in. But now if we improve our mathematics, the science, the autonomous Dr. Varghese, I will request that he start establishing math lab. There is professor, senior professor there. He start math lab, and then I think more good scientists will be produced from there also. And then automatically, I am dreaming that after 50 years, I will not be there in this world, but all Nobel Prize winner and field medalists will be from India, provided we make our mathematics strong. Mathematics is everywhere. Wherever you see, everywhere you see mathematics. Whether linear equation, partial equation, elliptic equation, hyperbolic equation, that happens. Even doctors, when we go to doctor, they say my mathematics was weak. And entire our body is mathematics. The outer structure is your mathematics. But inside the everything, biology is there, physics, blood circulation is there, physics is there, chemistry is there, the pH, whatever blood circulation is there when we are blood tests we are making, all types of things are there. So physics, chemistry, biology, everything in our body. But mathematics is maximum blood circulation. How what is the velocity in brain? What is the velocity in lungs? What is in kidney? Everywhere we see. Fractal geometry. Today I was discussing in N.C.E.R.T. Let us include something at higher secondary fractal geometry. That is also there in our brain. And mathematics is here also beautifully there. The dimension is not here real number or anything. Fraction dimension is coming. So everywhere mathematics, but if we have not understood the simple concept, we cannot go in a deeper part of the math. So in this way, I think if you change your teaching strategy, start from primary step, KG and primary itself, and then go higher level with mathematics, then I think they will come within 5-10 years. The lot of teacher will be exported to all these countries where they are also. In England, lot of problem is there about mathematics. One delegation was there in India, in our country, Dr. Singh, in our country also lot of problem. To side in Japan also, I was there also. Doha, Qatar, I was 8 Arab country teachers were there. And when I was talking math lab, they were so excited. You have made so mathematics easy subject. So we have to change our mindset. And I also request to our parents, kindly don't focus on 90% mark, 95% mark, 100% mark. See that what kind of skill your child has, your son and daughters have. That is very important. Skill based on understanding. And then top class engineer will be producing in the country. And it will not be only useful for India, but it will be used for entire humanity. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Udar Charita Nam, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Once India will be a developed country, you will see a whole world will be peaceful. When India was developed country, whole world was peaceful. Now everywhere in the world is a chaos. And when India will be here, because Udar Charita Nam, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is only in the India. And our math will be strong, science will be technology, all the world peace automatically. Geo or Gene to हमारी philosophy. So in this way, I think a lot of change will be there. And
So we have one question here. How can math lab activities enhance students' understanding of mathematical concepts?
I think they did not see our understand, means understand. I told no, just simple, just see. You take a simple sieve, a sugar cube, or matchbox, and ask your son and daughter in the matchbox, what do you find? Inside the matchbox, you have a small stick, and that stick is a line segment for. 100 stick is there, so full of box. But how you will put the 100 stick? You will need a box, and that box has length, breadth, and height. So cuboid concept is there. Sugar cube if you there, so there also mathematics is there. So you have to explain everything. It is not that mathematics, I told that everywhere mathematics is there. But unless you explain, the child will not know it. So this is why I start from zero. If point we are taking, if we are point, how point is coming? We are taking two Coca-Cola rod, we are taking Coca-Cola rod. We are throwing, don't take the Coca-Cola to two sticks and take the intersection, then you say that this is the point. This point has been got after getting the intersection of two line segments. Now this is the basic point. Point you have found. Now in you have point, no length, no breadth, no height, so zero dimension we have. Now once zero dimension, although point, line, plane are undefined, but mathematically just like we are inhaling air, inhaling, exhaling, what do we see? But it exists, we cannot survive. So similarly, point, line, plane, undefined mathematically, but they exist. And this is why we say Euclid axiom is there. A line is collection of points. Through a point, two line can be drawn. A line is there, point is one and only parallel line. So in this way, line is there, then another line is there, then two-dimensional space there, then three-dimensional space there. So one has to explain everything in the classroom, in the lab explanation, that why I say math lab, because in math lab you will have opportunity to different types of model, and the student will be performing activity just like equipments are there in physics, chemistry, chemicals are there. Dissection is done in biology lab. In mathematics also here, the models will be there. The student will be performing, preparing the model, understanding the concept. And it is
Thank
not
you,
that
sir,
it
for
is
that.
concept.
Thank you, sir, for that. Uh, Sanjay has raised his hand. Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Yeah, good evening, sir. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Dr. Hukum Singh. I always follow your lectures and I attended your lectures many times. So,
So
very
kind
good
of.
evening to you, sir.
Good evening. Good
Sir,
evening.
I am Dr. Sanjay Tahliani, PGT Mathematics. Sir, I wanted to know more. How can we create the interest of the students of primary department? I have taken many seminars there for
Okay.
primary students, for primary teachers.
So, my dear, from primary, we have developed primary kit also in N.C.E.R.T. But if you
Okay.
cannot purchase the N.C.E.R.T kit, primary, from
Yes,
class
sir.
1 we start number 1 to 20, then we go 100, then we go 200.
Okay.
So what I say even today in NCRT, I was telling that numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we know that 2 is greater
Yes,
than
sir.
10, greater than 9, but child does not know. And therefore,
Yes.
just like 2 banana, you put there 1 banana, then you say 1, 2 banana, you say 2,
Yes.
3 banana. So I say that misconception automatically start from child. And therefore, if you are giving the one concept, the 1 unit length you put, take one
Right.
matchbox stick. So that is 1 unit length.
Okay.
Two matchbox stick, 2 unit length, 3 unit length. And then
Okay.
automatically you will see the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then child will know that, oh, 2 is greater than 1, 5 is greater than 4, 9. Then automatically up to 10 decimal numeral system there. So you have to means the way mathematics was evolved. That way, if you are teaching, then I think they will understand. And once
Right.
line concept, line segment, line concept they have understood, then automatically, and then angle concept you take the 2 stick of matchbox and black side outside, that you can explain that in the ray form. So zero angle, acute angle, right angle, reflex angle, complete angle. That is clear. So slowly, one by one. We should not have any jump. It is
Okay,
not
sir.
that the fifth class student not understanding mathematics means 4 was B. 4 not if 3 was B. 3 was N. So we have to means identify, just like when we go to doctor, they diagnose first a problem. Similarly, you have to diagnose the problem, whether he has number concept, whether he has fundamental operation. Again, 4 fundamental operation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whether he has an addition, subtraction or not. When addition, subtraction, then only they say that multiplication, repeated process of addition, division is repeated by subtraction. Do you
Right.
follow me?
Thank you, sir.
But I
Thank
am
you, sir.
happy
Yes,
that
sir.
you attended many programs. And from which state you are?
Sir, I am from Delhi only.
Oh, wonderful. Which school?
Dr. Sanjay.
हाँ संजय जी, तो आप थोड़ा हमारे टच में रहिएगा. आई वांट
जरूर
सम गुड
सर, जरूर.
फॉर अदर पर्पज आल्सो, टेक्स्ट बुक राइटिंग, अदर
जरूर
प्लेस.
सर. Sure, sir.
So
Thank
I
you, sir.
think
Thank you so very much.
you may have my telephone number. Be in
Right,
touch.
right, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
Delhi
Sure.
hundreds school I have visited, but main problem is
Yes, sir.
there. It is not going in the classroom, Sanjay ji. Unless you
Okay.
take it in class, you are PGT. I say that PGT will not solve problem. 11, 12 mathematics will not be strong, provided you strong primary stage. I am some
Right,
uh,
sir. Definitely.
management committee member in one school, and you will be surprised. One PGT head of department was telling, since last 5 years I am going in that school, and you are telling, sir, 30 students were not coming in 11, 12. Now, since you have started math lab from class 1 itself, more than 100 students are coming for 11th class admission.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the state of
Yes.
the आंखों देखी आपसे संजय जी बता रहा हूँ. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So we have another question here. Can you suggest any TLM or activity for HCF and LCM?
That also, as I told, SCF, LCF activities, their laboratory manual in mathematics at elementary stage. So here means it will take a lot of time to explain, but laboratory manual in mathematics, even online also you can, from N.C.E.R.T, you can purchase online also. Here, laboratory manual in mathematics at elementary stage, and laboratory manual in mathematics at secondary stage. Secondary stage. All these kinds of activity. So if you cannot purchase, you can download from N.C.E.R.T website, www.ncert.in publication department. Kit also, kit division department also. Kit, there also. So then you will have all these activities. In all manuals, more than 100 activities are there.
Thank you, sir, for that. We have another question. We have now Perumal VS has raised hand. Sir, can you please unmute yourself and ask?
Yes.
Perumal sir, can you hear us? Okay, let's move on to the next question. So is there any technique for teaching class 11 and 12 maths?
Class 11, 12.
Yeah.
11, I told 11, 12, 3D relation function model we have made, but it's not the especially equivalence, there's another thing. But that will take time. But activity manual, once you purchase manual, then there are about 70 activity in my math lab, N.C.E.R.T math lab. 70 activity be prepared. Laboratory manual in mathematics I have. Higher secondary say book I sold. I don't know that person are not here. Laboratory manual matter higher secondary. So about 100 activity 11, 12 is there. So conic section, I just explained conic section, and then 3 dimensions, the vector, 3D, all models are there. 11, a lot of models are there. And training also, when I go training, we are using our concrete object and explaining everything. Especially if they face problem about equivalence relation, partition, the set, disjoint subset, and we call equivalent classes. How equivalent classes will be coming? All these things. So this there.
Thank you, sir.
Conic section is there. Vector 3D is there. Calculus model is there. Rose, theorem, all these things are there in my manual. And itself, when I conceived the laboratory manual, very self-learning material I thought, because teacher cannot come and see everybody can N.C.E.R.T. So I mentioned there name of the activity, material required, preparation of the model, demonstration of the model, use of the model. Just I told you, Mr. Onion Koshi in Kerala, he just got our manual and lot of model he comes. I was so surprised. So it is manual is self-learning material. Once you have manual, automatically you can prepare model with your own without even training. But manual you have, just like Hathiyar jo hai, if you don't have weapon, how you will fight the enemy? So this laboratory manual is that weapon.
Thank you, sir, for that. We have another question here. So how can we make students learn exponents using maths lab activities?
Exponents again wahan par in the form of a centimeter when we say. So a centimeter, one dimension, length of the concept. And again a square centimeter square when the एक power 2 आ गया तो वहां exponent आ गया concept simply. And then एक power cube किया a centimeter cube मैंने volume of the cube, so a cube centimeter cube. So up to 3 dimensions in that way. And then in n dimension a power n into a power m is equal to a power n plus m. So again from simple to difficult you can go, but up to 3 dimensions you can visualize this. A square a cube, that way you can. A into a power 1, a square. So simple way of up to 3D. If you explain, the child will understand everything. You cannot visualize 4 dimension, 5th dimension cannot. Then you have to use physics, where number of parameters are more.
Thank you, sir, for that. We have another question here. Good evening, sir. We are doing the maximum number of activities which you have suggested. Really happy that we are on the correct path. The doubt is, even after the activities, students are not able to connect while solving the problems. How do we address that?
So again, why they solve? If it means some weakness about 4 fundamental operations. They are understanding a concept, but if they are committing the mistake in computation, then we cannot help. In many places, when we say in interview also 4 multiplied by 4 divided by 4 multiplied 4, most of the cases wrong question. 4 mass rule. So addition, subtraction, when we are taking 4 operations and they are making lot of mistake. And in number even 9, 10 students I have seen plus minus mistake they are committing. My residents also number of students are coming 9 class, 10 class, 11 class. And when I say calculate this, 4 fundamental operation is not clear. This is very unfortunate. So if you have shown all the model measurement, suppose I say that here suppose if I give here, then the first row 10 pegs are there. In 10 total 10 rows are there. How many pegs will be there? 100 will be there. 100 may suppose 2 pegs are 2 lines are Facts are deleted, then how will we have subtraction concept? So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, that has to be mastered. Then only they understand concept, computation will be there. Number of cases we have seen 9, 10 students, they are committing mistake, addition, subtraction, multiplication. And this is why I told that it is the responsibility of the teacher to identify the problem of the child, where they are weak, whether they are weak in concept, whether they are applying for operation, or they are not understanding the concept. Then automatically improvement. This I have tested the number of students here.
Thank you, sir, for that. We have another question here. What considerations should teachers keep in mind when planning and organizing math lab sessions?
For math lab session, I think first of all, when they go in the classroom, they start from known object. If they want to start from number, primary stage, then they should have concrete object. I told just concrete object, 1 centimeter stick, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Upper primary, when they do go number concept, 4 upper country, suppose they are going to teach geometry. So geometry means they should have cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, everything, surface area, volume. Surface area, volume, 9, 10. So they should start from, first they should have in the hand, known of concrete object in the hand. And ask the learner, are you aware this say? And then they should write on the blackboard, name of the diet, QR, cuboid, or whatever they are taking. And then how many corners are there, how many edges are, how many faces one by one there. And then also may start calculating. So first concrete, there are two ways of teaching mathematics. Abstract, concrete, daily life. Daily life, concrete, then abstract. Now it is the responsibility of the teacher in how learner is studying. But my experience says that if we start from concrete, from known object, and then go on the blackboard and put their that model and make their symbolic mathematical symbolic notation and then write the calculation, then they will follow. But not the object should not be. If we are teaching the Euclid geometry, plane geometry, then everything should be flat circle. If we are teaching the curve geometry, then curves model should be there. That is very, very essential. So from concrete, then abstract. So that will be more effective teaching them. And application.
Thank you, sir, for that. Okay, so we have one more question here. How can parents and guardians be involved in supporting their children's learning through math lab activities?
Well, almost all the children, parents in the country, they are high school pass or 8th class pass. So I would request all the parents to first learn mathematics. Because if they learn mathematics, they will understand very quickly. Just I told you, I was in Lucknow, our Hindi teacher told, sir, I can teach mathematics. So if they learn mathematics, if they are sitting with their children, then I think automatically all problem will be solved. Otherwise, his mathematics was weak, and he always says to children, oh, mathematics is very. This psychological phobia has been created in our society that math is difficult subject. Now I spread all over the country, math is up to 12th, 10th class, I say most easy subject. Everywhere I see mathematics, and those students, children, even in my campus, Manoj, I am either Ghaziabad, I am interacting with number of students, girls, boys, every. And once I showed them in our surrounding, they said, mathematics is very easy. Everybody. And most of the time they are coming, girls also, boy at home. It's a very easy subject. In 1 hour briefing. Yeah. But what is happening in the classroom? We start again everything with abstract. And therefore they consider it difficult. You concretize and from known to mathematics in daily life everywhere. Arithmetic, algebra, geometry, mensuration, trigonometry, everything is there in our surrounding. But we have to connect. And then this phobia will run away from our society. The parents also, I think they will enjoy. I trained many parents also, and they are enjoying with learning mathematics.
Thank you, sir, for that. Gautam, would you like to ask a question? Please unmute
Sir.
yourself. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes, yes, Gautam ji. हाँ से
Uh,
Gautam ji.
Good evening, sir. Sir, I have attended a live workshop of yours in Delhi. I am from Salman Public School.
Oh, Delhi. Oh, Salman, so I visited also, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hope you
Sir,
have good life.
sir, I have a question. In last 2 years, CBSE has deleted so many important topics from NCERT. So,
Yes.
if we take logarithm is a very important tool for solving the long calculation. And in
Yes,
class
yes.
9, as I am looking the construction, and in class 10, construction also
Yes.
deleted. So, I think
Yes.
we need to revise the syllabus again. I am just asking like this because you are connected the NCERT. What is the purpose
Gautam
behind?
ji, नहीं, Gautam ji, you know, when 3 generation textbook development, I was involved. So I was very sensitive about teachers' points. Logarithm was some problem, but you know, we wanted to remove logarithm because computational skill only was there, but understanding was not there. And therefore, with logarithm generally we were using in chemistry and other places, so we have included with that. But again, since a lot of demand was there, so review process is already there. The policy is there, national curriculum framework is there. Now syllabus is also under preparation. So maybe in future, we have asked N.C.E.R.T. Now I am retired person. Today also I was discussing that wherever some need is there, recommendation is there, then we can relook to include something. And so far as you are telling about the deletion of the some topics, that due to lockdown period, I think that process that has been done. But in the future, I think dilution will not be there. And if I am there, then definitely it will not be there. So syllabus is under preparation. So once syllabus will be finalized, then textbook will be developed. So whatever problems you are having, maybe it will be resolved. Because when I was there, number of this recommended you reduced content. So I had to pursue, even ministry pressure was there. CBSE, your mathematics syllabus, हमने कहा no. Whatever essential mathematics is there at secondary, higher secondary, that we have kept. We cannot dilute mathematics. We dilute mathematics, after science and technology, everything will be diluted. That is my perception. Thank
Okay,
you, Gautam ji.
sir.